And just when you thought it was safe, it is absolutely positively not. Midday in the city of Memphis, in the city of what is it, brotherly love, and all in lines that they tell about that. But glad to be here with you for the next hour here in our newest program, Midday with the Pastor. And those of you who are watching us by way of the Roku TV channel, thank you, and the various social media pages as well. I want your participation today in today's program. I want to deal with the fact that the biggest news, I guess, today is the fact that the President of the United States has been diagnosed with the COVID-19 virus, something that he really didn't believe in himself. And I'm looking at Letty on Instagram and Facebook. Girl, you got it going on. He's been, she has it, which means that probably there are some Secret Service agents who are close to him that also has it. Staff personnel in the residence area of the White House probably have it. But how do you feel? How do you feel as an individual? As an individual who gives his best. Then there are those who say that they don't believe that he has it. But what benefit? And here's the thing. 32 days out from the election. What would it benefit him to fake having the coronavirus? I mean, I can't find the benefit in it. He's going to lose mileage being diagnosed. He can't raise the money that he needs to make because he depends on his personal appearances to rally up people to give. So I don't see how it's going to really benefit him to fake as though he has the coronavirus. Someone says possibly to avoid another debate. No, I think he looks forward to a debate because in his mind, he believes he's won. Okay? In his mind, he thinks that he did well. He thinks that he's the best at it. He likes the bullying effect. So I think that he looks forward to another debate. He said in all the polls that he's seen, he must have seen many, said that he won. So I'd like to hear your views on it. Someone says he may have it for sure, but this shit was crazy. This morning I'm not feeling 100. I hope to feel better about this afternoon. Hopefully I can take off all day on tomorrow. Supposed to do a filming tomorrow, and I hope not. Someone says he has exposed Biden, so now Biden will have to quarantine. Biden does not have to quarantine. Read, man, before you make statements. Biden and his wife have already been tested, and they've been found negative. Come on, brother. Do you look at the news anywhere? Wherever you are, do they have the news on the TV, on the radio? Someone says he's in high risk with blood pressure and overweight. Well, he is, 74 years old. And they are saying that because of his age and obesity, Trump is in two very high risk groups for developing severe COVID-19 disease, hospitalization, and death. I don't believe that are not going to go away. Maybe he needs an injection of insecticide or accepted. I'm going to tell your dumb ass that they've already had the test. Okay? Yeah. They had the test immediately. Biden had the test, Joseph Biden and his wife, and also the Vice President Pierce, rather. What is it, Vince? Pierce also had it. Okay? All right. You can call in and give me your views at 901. What do you think is going to happen? There are many who believe that Trump is going to win. There are many that believe that black folk are not going to go to the polls and vote, that many of you are just marchers and you're not voters. So what is it that you think? My lines are open, and you can call me from anywhere that you are. His line ass probably just pulling his stunts to shift the headlines away from him, refusing to continue. He's really that concerned about it. I think that the other Republicans are more concerned than him. Yet he's going to have to shut down rallies. He had a weekend lineup of rallies across the country. So those are all. And I think that that's going to hurt him more. I think that that has the tendency to hurt him more than anything else. Here's somebody else. Trump will start a war with China if he loses to stay in office. I doubt it. Let's go. Dun, 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 dun.
I gotta say, that baby lies so much that you really can't believe anything that comes out of it right now. I mean, literally nothing.
But what would be his advantage, man, to line about the COVID virus?
To get the heat off from that.
Hold on just a minute. Everyone should unfollow my ass. Tell you what, I'm telling somebody on here, we're going to make sure your motherfucking ass can't follow me no more. Uh-oh, wait a minute. No, I didn't mean to do that. I meant to take you off. Okay, now we don't have to worry about you. Go ahead, man.
Well, I think he was having so much heat put on it about those Proud Boys and his refusal to say that they were scumbags, that he is something. And you gotta remember, this dude, take it for what it's worth, he is a media expert. He knows how to redirect the press into off or onto whatever subject he wants and basically sheet. And he had so much heat on his tail about that Proud Boy thing and what he said in that debate. He had to do something to take the heat off. That's the only thing I can think of.
But there's no. I'm going 32 days away from the election. He's going to miss fundraisers. He's going to miss rallies. He's going to miss meeting with the people that across the country that support him. So, what advantage is it? I mean, that I can't see a physical advantage of him creating an illusion. Creating an illusion.
Well, I think it's not for him.
Who's it
I
for?
think it's for I think it's for the senators that are in all the states that talk to him.
How does this factor into the senators?
Because the senators that followed him, and the ones in Arizona, well, of course, Arizona, the chief of losers, but some of the others who followed him, and Lindsey Graham and some of those, the voters, every time he's in front of the camera, even if Lindsey is in front of the camera, Lindsey reminds them, and so Lindsey's losing voters too. They can't afford. I think they chalked up the fact that they're going to.
Come on, wait a minute, brother. You got to make that a little bit plain to me. How is his having COVID-19 or faking that he has COVID-19 going to affect the senators that are running for office?
Because he is no longer on TV. He had tweeted today. He's not in front of the camera, and that allows them some time to spool up.
But yes, he is. Yes, he is. He's the lead story on everything. Okay? If you go to your computer right now and you look at your computer, it's all about Trump. Okay? Every news story leads out with Donald Trump. You go to CNN, it's all about Trump. So whether he's physically there or not, he's still in front of the camera. And what you're saying, brother, really ain't making a whole lot of sense. It's not going to hurt the senators.
Well, he's hurting a lot of the Republican senators right now just because they follow him.
And that's the reason that you saw some of these people take some distance from him. Even Mike McConnell stepped back and said that this statement was a foolish statement he just said foolish statement. That he stepped away from the statement and he's denouncing the fact that Donald Trump did not denounce the white supremacists.
But now he doesn't have to now because he's not in front of the camera.
Sir, he is. Understand, he is still in front of the camera. The president does not have to be physically in front of a camera to be in front of a camera.
But if you look at all the reports that are out there now, none of them are talking about Proud Boys. They're only talking about the COVID.
They're not talking about what?
They're not talking about his basically supporting white supremacy. 100% of all the news reports out there now are talking about him having COVID. So he's successful in taking the
attention,
the media off the white supremacy thing, and now with him having COVID, he's hoping he's going to get just some sympathy votes now. If you look at his Twitter and all that stuff, there's a ton of people obviously there his support.
So I think that you're totally I think that you're totally off on this. And again, he's the lead story on everything. Even though the storyline may have changed today from to COVID from the white supremacists and the Proud Boys, it's on the shelf. And guess what? You'll go back to this. But this is the lead story. He's the president of the free will dude. As journalists, they have to do this story. It's the biggest. In fact, it's a bigger story than the Proud Boys. It's a bigger story. It's a bigger story right now than white supremacy.
I totally agree.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. It does not make sense to me for Donald Trump to say this, I got the COVID and I don't. It's not to his advantage. He needs the fundraising. After the debate, he needs the fundraising. Put more asses on the ground. They've got to put more advertisement on the ground. There's got to be a change in commercial. Okay? It slows him down. What's your view? Somebody else called me. Let me hear what you say. Okay. It's a bigger story. He's going to take a shot online, claim for it to be the vaccine that magically heals him. Boy, y'all come up with some stuff. How do you take a shot online?
take the shot
They say it online.
in front of cameras. What they mean?
Now you're speaking. Is that what you mean?
I'm just interpreting it for you.
Online. I don't think he's going to take no shot. I don't think it's no shot. I think that the man honestly got the COVID. Okay. Will he get on a respirator? Well, he ain't that sick yet. They said he was having mild symptoms, gets big. Okay, I do. I really think that your imagination, I don't think that you're going to see him on TV take no shot and then dun, 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 he's super Trump again. I don't think that that's going to happen. Praise the Lord. I don't. I don't. Give me your views on was yeah, you're right. Herman Cain was at one of his events, dead and don't live. Dead. Okay. Dead. There are people that are dying from this. And there are people who say that there are places that I would go and eat, have a drink at. Um, I don't go now. Okay. Because there's too many folk there. And there's too many folk that are unmasked and they just, they just breathing on you. I don't want your breath on me. Okay. I go to a place here and I was going all the time, at least once or twice a week. You remember you got this place. Privé. Lovely place. I love it. But I went in one night, it was packed. And they got the social distancing. It was cool. I said, now what's the place for? And it's cool. And they weren't protected. So people and whatnot with crap.
Socialize.
I like to socialize when I drink. You know, when you're drunk.
What do you mean by yourself? Just you personally?
Just me.
Okay.
If I'm just sitting at the house with the Hennessy and the ice, I'm all by myself. I'm looking at Blue Bloods, Chicago PD, my two favorite pictures. And I'm just drinking. Low free brown juice I'm drinking with something. You know, you're drunk then. When I'm socially drinking, I sip. But when I'm at home, I go. You know, we got things drink here, like water, like a drink. I ain't talking about no.
Some Sprite in there.
Yeah, give us some Sprite. We ain't talking about no church folk drinking no alcohol. Ain't no sin, bro. Man, we ain't talking about that kind of bullshit. Shit. That's called relaxing at home, having a cocktail. Well, I don't like drinking at home by myself. But I just drink. I do need to cut that off. That drink off. I'll sit at home and I'll just be drinking. How the hell I get to be your uncle? Oh.
You done pushed the button.
How I get to be your uncle?
I think it's fake news. He doing any and everything to stay in office, but this gonna get his ass up out of there. If you got corona, you can't represent the United States.
Well, but they got leadership of that. You got the vice president, then you got the secretary of state, and go on. But look, this is only going to last the 14 days. This all is going to last. And the longer this goes, it's going to, the news, you get the, look, in journalism, a good story is only good 48 hours. On the same story, unless something else comes along. It becomes an old.
He announced it while he was on the tweet. What's it called?
When he was on the who? Doing when he was on the toilet?
Not twerking, but
Huh?
he put it on the website. He on when he told you know what I'm talking about.
No, you said the toilet.
He likes to check. What is that website name?
It ain't got nothing to do with no damn toilet. It's called Twitter. Damn. It ain't called goddamn toilet. Why he's on the Twitter, not the toilet. I don't know how the fuck you get Twitter and toilet confused. Did you say no? Did you have to take a cigarette to shit?
No, sir.
So how we get on?
He did that shit. Did he announce it on Twitter that he had the corona?
I think he did.
I think that's when he was on the toilet. That's gonna show you don't give a fuck. Zero fuck.
And Jamaica. Where are you located?
In Houston, Texas.
You on the countryside of Houston, ain't you?
This the whole state.
Country
We
hell.
got fools, we got all kinds of shit down here.
You got
Indians, don't come down here, baby.
you got Indians.
Huh?
You got what down there?
We got everything.
Man, I don't think you know where the fuck you at, baby.
I know where I'm at.
Okay. You sound like you.
We smart and very intelligent. They think that we slow. Because everything's slow down here. But we would chop your ass all the way up and send you back to your city.
I can tell. I can tell some slow people down there. Mm-hmm. Okay.
Yeah, so, I don't even worry about that stuff. I'm not getting into that politician shit.
Okay.
And I don't have to discuss who I vote for, who I'm going for. I was taught that in middle school. You never supposed to discuss who you're voting for.
Mm-hmm. They didn't teach me that in middle school.
Okay, bye, Daddy. I got you this time. Bye. Get off my line.
You didn't buy me. You got country ass. This is a country you want me. If y'all from Houston, Texas, that was not a good representative of your area and your city. And I've been to Houston, Texas, and everybody don't act like that. All right, now let's get ready to take a commercial break. I'm eating on this Mr. Goodbar. I'm getting candy all over my papers and stuff. And I'd love you to call me, but we're going to take this commercial break, and then we're going to come right back here on Midday with the Pastor. We've been playing this commercial about the preacher that likes to get fucked in his ass. I mean, not the preacher, but the guy that likes to get fucked in his ass, and he likes women too. Okay?
May I have your attention, please? This public service announcement is for church leaders and all Bible believers. There is currently a candidate running for office that wants to be the first openly gay state legislator elected and says that he has the support of religious leaders in State House District 90. But did this candidate, when he appeared before the Ministers Association and at various churches in the district, reveal that he had sex with both men and women? Did he reveal that he believes in gay marriage? And did he reveal that he's endorsed by child abortion group Planned Parenthood? As a man who openly says that he sleeps with both men and women, he has every right to run for the office. But if he's seeking the support of Bible-believing voters, they have the right to know his unbiblical beliefs. If you are a believer, you can't, in good conscience, vote for Tory Harris for State House Representative District 90. He's anti-Bible, which means that your vote for him is a vote against everything that the Bible teaches. Will you or your pastor sell your soul for a vote? Don't vote for Tory Harris. Vote for what your biblical beliefs have always told you to do. Stand up for God. Are you looking to relocate your home or your business? Unreliable? Then you need to call Movers and More at 331-0063. 901-331-0063. Movers and More specializes in both commercial and residential relocation. They have 25 years of experience and are open 7 days a week. They also offer free estimate and offer local and long distance moving. Call Movers and More.
I was helping my coworker get her son out of jail, and a friend of mine referred us to Tiger Bonding Company. Neither one of us knew what to do to get the process started. The staff at Tiger Bonding informed us of what was required and professionally guided us through the process. The agents at Tiger Bonding turned a stressful situation into a pleasant experience. I recommend to anybody that needs the service of a bail bond company to call the dependable and reliable Tiger Bonding.
Help TV Show is a platform for our women's only support group. HELP stands for Honest, Encouraging, Loving Practices. Our group is made up of women from various walks of life who've come together to uplift, encourage, and cheer one another on. We share knowledge, exchange information, and enlighten one another. When you need help, just ask. If we don't, Help the TV show addresses some of the group's most difficult topics. Help TV is aired on Cussing Pastor TV network on Wednesdays at 4 o'clock p.m. Be sure
everybody to check out my new show, Real Talk with Ray, coming very soon to Cussing Pastor Live TV. We're going to discuss a whole bunch of controversial topics, like you deadbeat husbands who think you're supposed to go 50-50 with your wife, but still want to be the head of the house. She got to pay her half the light bill. You got to pay your half the light bill. But now one of y'all ain't got y'all half, so it's dark on half the house. And you women who can't keep no man because you got these smart-ass mouths. Oh, and my personal favorite is you broke dudes who always want a woman to lay down with you, but you ain't never got no money on nothing. So tune in. You're not going to want to miss this show. Real Talk with Ray, coming soon to Cussing Pastor Live TV.
All right, we're back. You can take Raymond's out.
Mm-hmm.
We need to change it. Pastor, you don't. I don't want them anymore. All right. We're talking about the President of the United States of America. Okay? And he has the COVID balance. Do you feel sorry for the president? Okay. He's a human being. Do you feel any sympathy? Okay. Do you? When you think about this race and 32 days away, are you ready for it? Are you going to vote? How many people are you going to take to the polls to vote? Is there anything that Donald Trump could do right now? Do you think okay, wait a minute, let me put it this way. Is there anything he could do to get your vote? Flim, that ain't even goddamn it important, motherfucker. Pay attention to what we're talking about today. You've been watching me 5 years and they said, You like it? Are you a man or a woman? A woman to hear me say, Okay. Voting is getting ready to start here in Memphis within the next 2 weeks. Early voting in Georgia starts 10/12. Okay. Are you going to early vote? Have you ever early voted? Okay. And why? And I see some of y'all saying hell no over here on Instagram. And so I have to read this stuff over here on Facebook. Did he have sympathy for the 209,000? Now, he didn't kill all the folks now. Come on now. He didn't kill all the folks. Now, Trump didn't kill all the people that died from the corona. And I don't believe that everybody that has died from coronavirus. I think because of the money that you that the government was paying if you died from corona, and that they were paying the hospitals. I think that a lot of folks did COVID virus. Someone says over here, I feel sorry for the 200,000 people that succumbed to COVID virus. Okay. Somebody else over here saying he killed Herman Cain. No, Herman Cain killed himself. You know what the hell I'd have been out there in that massive crowd views on this. Herman Cain wanted to be at the rally. He exposed himself. Yeah. I think it's a thing the government is trying to do. Donna ain't got no corona. Why y'all keep? Why? And I keep telling you, somebody please give me the reason that you don't think that Donald Trump has it. And I mean, call me. I ain't talking about reading it. Call me and let's talk about it. 901-231-9239 is the number. What if it got worse? Donald Trump died from the COVID-19. His brother died a few months ago. You don't think he had the COVID, do you?
Everybody else had it.
Huh? If he died, how would you feel?
If he died, how would I feel?
Yeah, how would you feel?
The same way I feel right now.
It wouldn't bother me. He's a human being.
He is. But
all these heartless people.
So you're gonna cry? You're gonna dedicate a show to Donald to?
I don't cry. If you gotta be real close to me for me to cry anyway. I'm an undertaker. Okay. I've handled this. Oh, where's this from? Go ahead. What's going on, Darius Randall?
What's going on, buddy? I was going to let you know, man, you are funny as hell. And you always got me laughing. But, I'm a preacher like you. Your bad is not what you said for.
Now, get me up the speakerphone or whatever kind of phone you got me on.
I'm on that Bluetooth phone.
What?
He's on a Bluetooth.
Take me off the Bluetooth.
All that shit about not wearing no mask, walking around, and he was advised about not wearing kids. And God is not working out the same way he is up that damn life.
So do you believe he's faking it, or do you believe that he actually has it?
I don't think he's faking that at all, man. I think it's really, the way he really caught it.
Mm-hmm.
But on the flip side, it does seem a little funny that he was to come out and say that he all of a sudden he's playing that Brady had the little white homies all over the country over here. So he playing to his face. He playing to all of the white protesters and all of the racism.
But do you understand? He cannot afford to do that. Okay? He cannot afford to do that because during this time and after that debate, after that foolish notion that he made of not denouncing.
You're right.
But
you're right on that.
but I think he looks forward to another debate. I don't think that he's scared to debate. I think that he thinks he's well. I think that he can bully his way through a debate. Okay?
They had Samuel Jackson already. Samuel Jackson was let any of that interrupted or nothing like that.
Well, I don't know, Darius. Hey, man, appreciate you, man.
God bless, man.
Thank you, man. Darius Randall there in Chicago, Illinois. Birmingham, you've been trying to reach me. Give me a call. I can't take but one call at a time. Won't call back. You do know that there is a possibility that Donald Trump wins this race. Cool. There's a great possibility. There's a great possibility. Are we ready to go and vote? Are we ready to go and vote at the mannerisms of this president that will get up and go and do the thing for sure? I think that he has a very good chance of winning. And this Baltimore, I'm gonna cut this ring off. Go ahead, Michael.
Yes.
Yes. Go ahead. Do what? You was a dumb and scared to talk to a real mind. I understand it. I understand when you get in the presence of greatness. No. We can't afford to have another 4 years. The 4 years you already got. See, y'all put y'all trust in the president. I'm so glad my trust in God. God and me. That's who I trust. God and me. I am not looking for the president. I ain't taking nobody to the polls for free. Go any goddamn where they want to go. I ain't taking nobody for free. This is politics. Politics. I get paid in politics. Yeah. I don't think. Now I'm gonna just give you, and I hope I'm wrong, but I believe that Trump's base of bigots and white supremacists is so. I think that a lot of white folk who call themselves Democrats, who are really bigots and racist themselves, are going to vote for Trump because you don't have to vote your party. I think that they're going to vote for him. Well, don't ask me to take out my stuff and put gas in for folk to get a job. No. And then you got to understand, you got to see what the electoral. I think them bigots going to the polls. Jeff Rowe and Bowling, they're going to the polls. Y'all believe in marching. They gonna vote to keep old boy in the office. Well, he's crazy. We gonna keep his ass right there. Right there, right there. Cause he putting them niggers in his place. And we done needed us a president that'll put a nigger in his place. Cause them niggas done got out of place. Look, he pardoned a woman here in the Kardashians got out of jail through Trump. And she went to the White House. She was on Air Force One the other day. Okay? He's taking this black woman from Memphis around that he pardoned. But I don't know, Dale, I can't blame her. Okay? I can't. She was going to be in prison a long time on that drug charge. Didn't they give her life or damn near life?
Damn near.
And he let her out of jail? Shit. I don't blame her. She's supposed to be supporting Trump. Any motherfucker can get you out, give you an escape from prison, and it's okay, you're supposed to support him. She look like a damn fool. Talking about she support Biden, because you niggas do. And Trump done got her ass out of the prison in that orange jumpsuit. Shit. Well, according to Elliott, the system that's in place. Okay. And it would take a constitutional amendment to change that. Okay. So we're going to see what's going to happen We're going to see if you all are going to go to the polls and vote. But are you voting for your senators and your Congress? But I'm not mad, Mr. Johnson. Trump don't do anything unless he's a beneficiary of it. But isn't that human nature? Come on, Paulette. Isn't that human nature? I don't do shit if I ain't getting nothing out of it. I'm a businessman. I don't give a damn if a Republican or a Democrat win. Pay me. Let me get some advertising. That's what I want. This is business. It's business. It don't become personal. Members let us down. Harrison's supposed to win. Yeah. But y'all want the white man. So on this fuck you Friday, I said fuck you. Whatever happens to you. Whatever happens to you. Whatever happens to you. I ain't mad at him. I ain't mad. I'm not mad at the billionaire that don't pay no taxes. I want to be one. See, y'all get mad at the wrong damn thing. Y'all mad at somebody else's blessing. Trump ain't, okay. Biden ain't spent no money with me. Trump ain't either. Remind me to call it my guy with Trump when I get up there. Because I'll take his money and play his commercial just as proudly. You can't get around paying taxes if you got a job. If you don't own nothing, you gonna pay some taxes. You know, you got to get in the game to know how to play the game. If you ain't in the game, you'll never learn it. I ain't said I'm gonna set out. I ain't never said I'm gonna set out. I said I'm a businessman, and my first priority when I wake up in the morning is to figure out how in business I'm gonna make some money. But I made that money because Obama was in office. And I got a chance to be in Obama's presence. I got a chance to be a member of the White House press corps and got emails every morning about what was going on at the White House and what the president's schedule was and all that. But see, we as black folk, we worry about the wrong thing. We worry about the money that somebody else is making, and we ain't making none. So that's it. That's it. Get you something. Get your business. Right. You can't understand the business game when you're an employee. That's a different game, different set of rules for the employee. I always talk about the water carrying Negroes. Motherfucking right. I do. I ain't a water carrying Negro. I'm a motherfucker to get paid. And the Negro has to pay me. Fuck a nigga running for office and he don't bring me no money. I don't give a fuck whether he wins or not. Don't give a fuck. I used to be that good-hearted nigga when I first started in the media business. I wanted to do everything for social change. And a friend of mine, he'll be on TV at least once a week. We were good drinking buddies. He said, Thaddeus, you don't make no money being nice to politicians. Now this motherfucker gets all kinds of grants. He got a grant big enough. He got 2 SUVs for him and his wife. They play, and see, the white folk play the game with it. He got, and I ain't gonna call his name, but he plays the game so well, it's something that white folk like. So when the white folk like it, they put money into it. Right? I ain't the right nigga. See, I play my game by a different rule than the other folk. Some games are good. You gotta know where your spot is in this game. My game is media. My game is influence. My game is telling you that that motherfucker ain't no good. Don't vote for that motherfucker. Okay? That's my game. I can do for the politics, and you figure out. Okay. When they come to me, they pay me because you won't invite me to none of your other little parties and your little things that you got going on. You ain't gonna invite me to that. But when you need me and you see your ass in a crack, my major is in media production, and it tips on how to own my own media. Doc, if you don't went to school and got a degree on media production, and you don't know how to start your own media company, you need to get your money back. That ought to be one of the things that they teach you if you take a media production. If that's your major, then in you taking that as your major, and I ain't never been no college to do what I do. Okay, ingenuity. That's one of the big college words. Saying ingenuity. I use my ingenuity to make it. Okay, ingenuity. And if you're going to school in media, you're taking a media class in the college, and they're not teaching you how to own your own media, but teaching you how to work for somebody else in media, then Doc, you need to get your money back. Bring me some money and I'll teach you. I don't give this away no more. I can show you how to start it. I had a young lady last week. I know a pretty girl. What y'all? How can you fail in business but you're a billionaire? You don't understand the game, brother. Do you understand? And I'm going to address you, then I'll go back. Failing in business can make you money. They give the right folk enough money to recoup. Let me show you something. I'm going to give you this one for free. Here's what white folk do. And black folk, you won't think it's bad. The bankruptcy program, black man can bankrupt ABC business today. Bankrupt. And take that same concept. Who is this? Birmingham. And take that same concept and start 1, 2, 3 company tomorrow.
Press 2.
Yes, who is this?
Hey, this is Thaddeus.
Who is this?
Stephen Jackson.
Yes, sir. What's on your mind, sir?
I was talking in reference to the coronavirus that Donald Trump has.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, well, no, he's not faking it. It'll be a hoax. And one of the time was coming and just go.
Oh.
So, yeah, chickens has come to roost.
Yeah. All right, sir. Thank you. Let me see. And you bring up source. You bring up a point. So y'all don't listen to me. Y'all voted for Joe Brown, and not Judge Joe Brown. You voted for Joe Brown here in Memphis. And I tried to tell y'all the game that Joe Brown, with his senile ass, was making. Joe Brown is senile. Joe Brown ran off of his name. Joe Brown will not be running the office. Joe Brown did not have a retirement program in place. So he spent about 18 years on the city council. Didn't do shit for North Memphis. He ran for the office. I told y'all there's a game being played. I told you what the game was. I told you that he was not running to run the General Sessions Court Clerk's office. He was not. That he was going to run, what's that? Is that ours? He was going to, those are masks. Let me see what mine look like. All right then. I like that. Yeah. That's better than that other one.
You want
It's
one?
bigger.
Want one of these?
Yeah, I like that. Okay. And let me show you what the game was. Joe Brown is senile. I've been knowing him for years. Last year when he was running for office, then he run for the primary. He didn't even know my name. What was I? Michael Williams, who was the president of the Memphis, his ass at the house. Y'all got played because y'all don't want to listen to what I say. I keep all of the dirt so that when it's time to shovel the dirt, I know it. But let me go back to one other point because it's time to read it off the app. It's 6 minutes overtime. Allow businesses to come out of one name, same business, and go into the other. The minority laws also help. I've seen white business people who fail in business, white businessmen who fail in business. All they do, change the name and put their woman as the head of it. She ain't running shit. She don't write no checks. But her name is the head of the corporation. Cameron, his name is not motherfucker. Who is Cameron? Okay? You've got to understand how to play down. How you play the game. That's what wealth is all about. Wealth and being successful is more than just having the money. It's knowing how to play the game. We just got a new mask in. Got one for the church. That's cute. One for the church. Then I got the Cussing Pastor. Yeah. See, I was the. That's what it's all about. That's what it's all about. I got one for. I guess this will be my Sunday one. I put one in each vehicle. Okay. All right, it's time for me to go.
Mm-hmm.
I got to go take care of some business. We'll be back. I don't know what I'm going to talk about. Money. Okay. Yeah. So that's the reason I tell dope boys, if you're going to sell dope, make you enough money that you can get out of the game without going to the penitentiary. Make you enough money. Put you enough money up so that you can really do something with your money. Okay? Don't get mad at folk with money. Don't get mad at folk that's making money. Don't get mad because you are an employee. Okay? Don't get mad because see, I get pissed when I see folks talking about the entertainers want to give their money to you. For what? That's their money. How much you give back to the community? What the damn community give me? But anybody that has worked and used their gifts and their talent, they deserve their own money. And I can't get mad at you if you don't give your money back to me. Why is niggas in the last place? I don't know. Why you say that? What do you do for a living, brother? You said light-skinned boy, Santana. I'm not employee material. I like doing stuff my way. My way is the right way. I like calling my own shots. I got off the radio this morning, went back and laid down. If I hadn't just had to do this 1 o'clock show, I'd still be in the bed. I got to come back and think about some ways to make some more money. I start building this, now I got to start making money. But the hardest thing in what I do is black folk who are in business. Oh no, Trump ain't no failure. He was smart enough not to pay for $750 in taxes. That ain't dumb. That ain't dumb at all. But anyway, I'm going over my time. This is going to be a 1 hour show. Because I'm coming back at 7. I'll have something great for you at 7. I don't know whether I want to talk politics, whether I want to talk money, or whether I want to talk sex. Usually on Friday, I talk some sexual on Fridays. Somebody give me a subject. What's open that for me there? See, you know, I'm gonna be honest. I really don't care who wins the presidency. I really don't. Okay. You know, I think that when it comes to having good sense, Biden. Yeah, pastor talking sexual. I like sex. I like fucking. Do you like fucking? If you don't like fucking, then keep on jacking off, whatever it is that you do. But don't get mad at me because I like fucking. Your pastor do too. Your pastor like fucking. Here's a motherfucker here, no limit younger. Motherfucker, I don't have a religion. What's your religion? Do you even know what religion is? God has no religion. Little dumb motherfucker. If he loses, his ass can come on 2024. In all actuality, he could. Because under the Constitution. But he could only run one term. So that's very, ain't get no dog in the race. I don't give a fuck who wins. Okay? Because my motivation, my success is not in who's the president. I trust God, then I trust me. Okay? For the poor and moderate income individual who wants to stay poor and moderate income, then it's a concern. But who gets my vote? Who I give it to? Okay? Who I give it to? Somebody said you can buy your own casket. You can. That's the law. I'm gonna say, I'm gotta go, y'all. I tried to start a casket business last year because I grew up in the funeral business. I know the number of deaths that this city has is great. It would be great for, okay. It would be great for, the casket business. No, I'm not gonna tell you who to vote. If Biden gives me some money, I'm gonna run his advertising. If Trump gives me some advertising, then I'm gonna run it. Okay? You vote for who you want to. Now let me go back to the casket business. I got to go. I was going to buy caskets, wholesale. Had a company that was going to sell me the wholesale casket. Let me give you an idea. These caskets, okay, understand that, from $15 to $2,000. You can charge it from $10,000 to $15,000. The casket that you pay $20,000 for, you can get it for $2,000 to $3,000. The markup is great. The law says that you can buy your own casket, and a funeral home, by law, cannot refuse your casket. We had already set up, I had enough room in that church that I was in, we could put caskets in. I was going to casket commercial. What the funeral homes heard that I was getting ready to do, the funeral home called the wholesale, not just one, but a bunch of them called the wholesale and said that if you sell caskets to him, we're going to stop buying caskets from you. That killed that idea because he made more money with these established funeral homes than he did for me. Okay, but y'all pay for a lot of stuff with the funeral home that y'all don't need. You overcharge it. Did you realize that it costs more, like here in Memphis? Everybody wants to have Saturdays as a funeral. Do you understand that you pay more for a grave on a Saturday than you do any other week? And don't let them have no little creek, a little in the cemetery where some wall at, and you want to be buried by the creek so you can see the fishes and stuff.
See?
What?
You can see nothing when you dead.
Yeah. Then you pay more. Cremation. I got a funeral home here in Memphis, $5.95, and you go straight to the fire. $5.95. And I tell black folk want these extravagant funerals and ain't got no money. Funeral homes. And, as a funeral director, when I was out there, I don't bury your ass so I get paid. You can have your auntie, your grandmammy from down in Mississippi come all the way up if you want. If I ain't got my money, then can't bury you because you don't get paid after you go to the grave. All right, I'm gone. Yeah, I don't know what acclimation is either. Yes, cremation is a cheaper way, but funeral homes ain't trying to cremate you. Ain't no money in the funeral home because the average funeral home does not have their own crematorium. Okay, they're taking you out to somebody else who has a crematorium and burning you up and getting your ashes and stuff. All right, join me at 7 p.m. We'll do something at 7 p.m. You make sure that you're here. I've enjoyed this hour and almost an hour and a half. I'm almost 30 minutes over time. Until 7 o'clock this afternoon, top of the evening to you.